Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Today I am doing a reading to see what is making you unhappy. Okay, Cancer. And we'll get cards, we'll get guidance to help you overcome this and come out of it. Okay, so let us see what is making Cancer unhappy. What makes Cancer unhappy? Wait. You're waiting for something which is making you unhappy, and you're forced to wait, let's say. Okay, it's a very strong word, but okay, I'll just put it differently, that you don't like waiting, and this waiting is making you unhappy for whatever reason. Things are a little out of reach right now for you. Maybe there are things you can't even do even though you might want to, and I think that whole waiting process is making you unhappy. You're waiting for some friendship. Okay, you're waiting to probably there's a friendship which has gone sour, let's say. Maybe you've had a tiff with someone, a rift has been with, you've experienced a rift with a friend, and now you're waiting to kind of mend that, fix that, or simply you're just waiting for a friend to get in touch with you. It can be both, the both, I mean, either of these two options. Something connected with a friend, and having to wait for that is what is making you unhappy, Cancer. Okay, you're waiting, probably to catch up with friends. Probably you have a friend coming, to meet you, or you're going to meet a friend, and you're really, really looking forward to it. But for some reason, it's a few days off, maybe, a week, 10 days away. And then, you need to really wait. Maybe that is what is making you unhappy. Let's see how the tarot clarifies that. So we got the High Priestess over here. Let's see what is this High Priestess telling us. The Star and Six of Swords here. So here there is something which has been distressing you. Okay, that's why we have the Six of Swords. You're moving away from something. I think something went wrong with a friendship, Cancer, and you're hoping, waiting, and keeping your faith that things are going to get better. With the High Priest, maybe you've got some inkling, maybe you've got some idea, maybe a small beginning, some sign, indication you have got that things are going to work out, or they will work out. But to wait for those days to come when things really start working, that is what that is what is making you unhappy. You're finding it difficult to wait. When things will work out, you'll move away from whatever has happened, and it's like it's in the distance. That's the Star card over here, but you're keeping your faith and your hope alive that this will happen. I will move out of this. So sorry, all in all, it's the waiting which is really getting to you. Let's take a little look at the past. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, and you have the King of Wands. Now, Cancer, in the past, I just feel that there was something which you did for yourself, plainly for yourself, in your self-interest, for your growth. It was you were at the center, and you were very passionate about it. Like, you're very, energy was very, very high, strong, and intense. And you were pretty much focused on yourself, which I think was the cause for this friendship or connection to kind of go sour. Even if it is it's been a couple of days or whatever it is, or even in the long past, the time is not of matter over here. The fact is that I think you were a little too focused on yourself and came across very strongly, very passionately, which seems to have caused this parting, which seems to have caused this rift, or for both of you to drift apart. Speaking of drifting, got this moving away. I think that is why I also feel with the Six of Swords, maybe, yeah, there was that tiff, because it comes after the Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is all about it's an unpleasant card of having a unpleasant exchange of words. And that's why this King of Wands is here, very passionate. You were very passionate, very excited, and in that flow, just protecting yourself or projecting yourself in a particular manner, you kind of went a little rough over your friend, and just kept yourself the focus. It could be something with a team also. where again in the team it is all about everybody equally. But maybe in that team thing, whatever happened, you made yourself the focus, you were too focused on yourself, your goals, it became a little of I, me, myself kind of a thing, right? Which did not go down very well with your friends or your colleagues or whoever it is. And now you're waiting for how do I get things back on track. Let's see what's in the present. You have the page of cups over here. So emotionally, yes, it is you're feeling a little moody, you're not feeling too happy. Okay. Rightly so, because there are people who are not talking to you, your friends are not really coming across very warmly, and you are feeling very sensitive, very moody, and you realize that you shouldn't have said or done whatever happened in the past. But it's, and I also feel with the page of cups over here, when we are unable to deal with our emotions and we kind of suppress them, then we kind of go a little overboard. Go out, let me distract myself, let me do this, let me do that, let me go here, let me go there, just to distract yourself, to get over this. And I also have just got a message that some of you are waiting to connect with a friend because of personal reasons, because you're waiting to connect with waiting to meet people, waiting to connect with somebody, because it's again about yourself. This reading talks of you being the center of everything, Cancer. It's because you want it, you want, and you can be really pushy with this, because I've got the King of Wands, not saying it generally about you, but with respect to this, whatever it is that you're waiting for, whatever you want to meet people, you want to meet your friends, you want to meet colleagues, it is because it has got something to do with yourself. It's got something, you are keeping yourself as the center. I want this, it's that little I, me, myself kind of thing. That thing could also be there. It could be that rift also, like I had mentioned. But I just got that some of you just want to be the center of attraction, and that's why you want to go and meet people, but that is not happening. Okay, so see how it is working for you. And that's why probably whatever it is, whatever wish it is, or whatever desire it is, or whatever it is that you're made to wait, it's not happening. And that is what is making you restless, shifty, moody, oversensitive, things like that. What's coming up? We have the Four of Cups. So I really don't see you coming out of it immediately. I think you're going to stay in this, probably going to be in this for a little while, though there are ways and means of coming out of it. But I think you are not very receptive right now, Cancer. I'm picking up very strong energy in this particular reading of you wanting things in a particular way, and not wanting to look at other ways of meeting people halfway. You're not willing to meet people halfway till now. Okay, we've got more of the more cards to see. So right now, though there are options, but I think you're quite unwilling to see them because you're pretty much focused on yourself. That's the Four of Pentacles energy. What's your energy about? Though, mind you, there is an offer coming for you. There is going to be an offer, a possibility that, that Cancer here, how about, exploring this option? But you might not be very enthusiastic about it because you want things done in a certain way. You've been pushing for that. So what's your personal energy? Three of Cups. So you are in that, personal energy is about, wanting to just go out and, catch up with friends or whoever it is you want to catch up with, and, just kind of get back, sit together and, have a fun time. Okay, that is what your energy is, and I think that is what is not happening, and that is why you are not feeling very happy. You want to go out, you want to celebrate, you want to sit with people, but that is not what is happening. So maybe it is because of some rift, or the circumstances are not right for you to get together, and you're finding the waiting very irritable. You're getting irritated by that. So let's see, what are your expectations? You've got the Lovers card over here. So you are waiting, and you're expecting that people will join you, the other person will join you, that that this will actually happen. And what's the environment around you? You've got the Page of wands over here. So this is, your whole environment is one of, uh, mm, high energy of, there are opportunities, there are options coming for you. There are ways and means of, getting this done all around you. There is that young, vibration, enthusiasm, passionate, things like that. There are options, there are ways of doing this, and I feel, there is some information also, which is making its way towards you. Just need to hold on to that also for a while. So what's your outcome? You've got the hermit. So now whatever it is, Cancer, see, there is some communication coming your way. This is the card of a messenger. So there is some communication coming your way, which is going to, just give you that first ray of hope with respect to this. You will start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But here again, see, these two cards are quite similar. There is something coming your way, but you might not want to, take that. You might not want to look at it. There is a message also coming, but I see that, you will not immediately, go along with that. You will still want to weigh your options. You might want to do it, you might not want to do it. Four of Pentacles energy. So, but the thing is that something is coming about for you, but it's totally up to you how you are going to, how receptive you are to it. Okay, so there is a way out of this, but it's going to come from the outside, and it's going to be an offer, and it's up to you whether you take it or you don't. Anger, you are feeling very angry, with respect to your wish not happening. And you also have grief. So obviously, whatever has happened, there has been loss of some kind, parting of ways, people not talking to you, people staying away from you, could be friends, could be anybody. So, it's because, and of that grief is also the anger. Because you're feeling sad, you're also feeling angry because of, whatever has happened. Okay, so these are strong emotions you are experiencing. Let's see, what guidance we can get for you, Cancer. Just a minute. So, you are feeling sad, you're feeling angry with, whatever has happened. Let's see, what guidance we can get you. Got these two cards. Helpful person. So there is, I told you, there's a message coming. There is help coming from outside over here. We've got the Four of Cups over here. So, there is a way of dealing with this. There is somebody who can help you with this. Now, it's totally up to you whether you take their help or no. Okay, or there is somebody who can help you, so you can also take the initiative of getting in touch with them with respect to this synchronicity. And once you do that, you see how things will start flowing for you, Cancer. I feel in this reading a lot depends on you and what you do, what you decide to do, and the first step you take. That is going to hold the key for how things are going to follow. So it's like in your hands. Simplify your life and self-forgiveness. So don't, accumulate this kind of clutter for yourself. Because it's like, this card says that the more you are going to dwell on this, the more you are going to build it up. It's just going to add more clutter to your space. Mind, body, heart, everything. So it's best that you be a little gentle with yourself, forgive yourself for whatever happened, and then take a call and proceed with bringing about the reconnecting and getting in touch with whoever it is you want to. But the fact is that if you're going to stay with this for too long, it's just going to get a lot more messy. That ball of wool is going to get more entangled, and it's going to just get bigger and bigger rather than getting solved. So, take note of this helpful person or somebody who's making you an offer. It's a good idea to latch on to that, Cancer. That's your way out. That's your way out of this situation. And the moment you start doing it, the energy will start flowing, events will start flowing, and you'll be able to come out of this as well. So I hope you found this reading helpful, Cancer, and with that I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching.